Hi everyone, I'm Alice, Head of Product Marketing here at Qonto, and welcome to Qonto's first ever product drop. We know that when you're running a business, you don't care about release note. You care about what's new and how it's going to make your life easier. So we made this simple. Over the next few minutes, we'll show you what we've built based on what you've told us you actually need, how it helps you day to day, and what's coming next. This quarter, our focus was clear. Help SMEs take control of their cash flow, so you can see where you stand, get paid faster, manage spend, and access cash when you need it most. So let's get into it.
Let's start with access to cash. 50% of small businesses struggle with cash flow at some point. So this quarter, we built two ways to give you more flexibility. First up, our new Deferred Debit card. And here's how it works. There is no lengthy application. If you're eligible, it's as easy as signing in and ordering your card. Your virtual card is ready immediately via Apple or Google Pay. From there, you spend as usual and decide on the spot whether to debit immediately or defer that payment. All deferred spend is then grouped and debited on the first of the following month, giving you up to 30 extra days of breathing room. Every eligible company gets up to 15,000 euros a month at 0% interest if you repay on time. And from the cards page, you can always know exactly where you stand on usage and limit. The card is available in France, Germany, Spain, and the Netherlands, and you can check out the eligibility in the app today.
Sometimes you don't need more spending flexibility. You just need a buffer. Picture this. End of this month, a client payment is running late and you've got a supplier invoice due today. Your balance is close to zero, but that doesn't mean your business stops. And that's exactly what overdraft is built for. It's an authorized credit line directly linked to your Qonto account. When your balance dips, your payments, transfers, direct debits, cards still go through. It's available on all paid Qonto plans directly in the app. Limits are personalized to your business profile and completely transparent, so you know exactly how much you can rely on. You only pay for what you actually use, so no activation fee, no commitment. Interest applies only to the amount overdrawn and the number of days you use it. Repay the same day, you pay nothing. For now, this is available in France, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, and Germany. Check your eligibility in the app today.
Managing cash flow gaps is hard enough, but it's even harder when you can't see them coming. Our promise with cash flow management has always been simple. You shouldn't need a €200 a month treasury tool or a part-time CFO to know where your cash is going and to spot gaps before they become a crisis. It's built right into the account that you're already using, powered by real transaction data. But over the past year, we kept hearing the same thing. Getting started was hard. So across this quarter, we fixed that across 3 areas. First, we made setup much easier. We redesigned onboarding to automatically categorize more of your transactions with AI-assisted smart categories that set up accurate automations for past and future transactions. Second, we cleaned up aggregated data so it's more reliable. Before, over 80% of imported transactions from external accounts came in as other. Now they come in pre-categorized and ready for analysis. We've also extended cash flow history for linked accounts to 6 months, so you get more of a complete picture of your business performance. And third, we let you see further ahead. Expected transactions now includes upcoming credit repayments alongside invoices, subscriptions, and your other payments, giving you a perfect picture of your next 90 days. We have new filters to see what's overdue, so you know which of your client invoices you have to chase in which order.
Now, let's talk about the other side of cash flow, getting paid. While it sounds simple, in reality getting paid looks different for every business. Invoices, direct debit, in-person payment, often across disconnected tools. So this quarter, we brought it all together. Whatever tool you use, however your clients prefer to pay, Qonto can handle the collection. First up, we added the ability for you to import invoices to get paid. Why? A lot of you adopt an invoicing tool chosen by your accountant. Sage, Penlane, it works great for bookkeeping. But once the invoice is created, you are on your own. No payment link, no tracking, manual reconciliation. So we thought, as your banking platform, let's fix that. Now, you simply import your invoice into Qonto. From there, add a payment link, so clients can pay you in one click. Set up automated reminders, track status in real time, and reconcile automatically when the money lands. Your invoicing tool stays exactly the same. but now getting paid actually works.
For many of you, especially in services, direct debit is the most reliable way to get paid. So we made it much easier to use on Qonto for customers in France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, and Belgium. We expanded eligibility, so more businesses now qualify. SDD is now fully integrated into invoicing, so you no longer have to hunt through settings. If you're eligible, the activation prompt is right there inside your invoices. And when creating invoices, direct debit is built into the form. Select your client mandate in line, toggle it on, done. Qonto handles collection automatically from there. And if you're currently using another provider, we can now handle mandate migration too, so you can get the best rates on a single payment platform.
If you don't invoice, we've got you covered too. A lot of you bill the same clients every month. Retainers, membership, subscriptions, installment plans. That used to mean sending a new payment request every single time. With recurring payment links, you set it up once. Your client authorizes the first payment and everything after that is collected automatically. Send it as a standalone link, embed it directly on your website, or include it as a payment option inside an invoice. And of course, for those that do invoice, it's embedded there as a payment option too. Simple collection that runs in the background.
And for those of you taking payments in person, we have upgraded your terminal experience. Since launching the terminal, we heard that reconciliation and refunds were painful. You'd check your terminal, then open Qonto, try to match transactions, but totals didn't always match. And if a customer needed a refund mid-shift, your team had to track down the owner to process it. So we fixed all that. Every payment taken now shows up directly in the terminal, with status, timestamp, and card details. Refunds are handled right there, by whoever is on shift. No app switching, no escalation. We have also added product and service catalog to the terminal, so you can set up your menu or service list just once, with items and prices, and your team can simply pick them at checkout. From payment to reconciliation, it just works for any customer in France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and the Netherlands.
The last three sections were all about bringing money in faster. But now let's talk about controlling what goes out. Let's start with the moment every employee dreads: submitting expense reports. If you ever processed a restaurant receipt in France, you know this pain. One bill, two VAT rates. Before, Qonto only let you assign a single VAT rate to an expense. Now you take a picture of the receipt, and Qonto fills in automatically all the details, the date, the amount, the merchant, and you can assign multiple VAT rates to a single expense line, exactly as they appear on the receipt. One entry, correct breakdown, done. And when it's time to close the books, you can export expense report in the exact format your accountant actually works with. No reformatting, no back and forth. Employees submit faster, finance team review less, and accountants get exactly what they need. But controlling what goes out doesn't stop at expenses. We also just introduced a 4 eyes policy on payment. Think about where the real risk sits. A large transfer prepared and executed by the same person, sent to a duplicate supplier, to the wrong account, or worse, to themselves. In most tools, one person can set up and release a payment entirely on their own. As your team grows and payment volumes increase, that's a real exposure to fraud, mistakes, to duplicate payments. With 4 eyes policy, that's no longer possible. One rule, strictly enforced. Above a threshold, the person who prepares a payment cannot be the one to execute it. No exceptions, not even for admins or owners. You configure it once, define your threshold, choose who can approve and authorize payment, and set how many steps the authorization takes. Qonto handles the rest. So if you prepare the request, you're blocked from executing it automatically. It covers everything: transfers, supplier invoice, reimbursement request, and it sits on top of your existing approval workflows. So you're reducing risk without becoming the payment bottleneck. Smarter controls, safer payments.
And finally, one of the most important partnerships in your business, your accountant. It's a critical relationship, but often a frustrating one. Business owners are sharing documents across tools, chasing information, missing things on month's end. Accountants are managing dozens of clients across disconnected platforms, from pre-accounting to compliance, including new requirements like invoicing. This quarter, we work on improving both sides of that relationship for our customers in France. First, I want to showcase some of the accountant side improvements. For accountant managing a portfolio of clients, we've built the Espace Comptable, one workspace inside Qonto where you can see everything. If your clients use Qonto, you have access to their transactions, paid and unpaid invoices, and receipt in one place. You can instantly see what's missing across your entire portfolio and request those documents directly without switching tools. With France's invoicing mandate coming in September 2026, this matters more than ever. From the hub, accountants can see which clients are compliant and which aren't. For those using Qonto, register them for Qonto's platform agréé in a few clicks and recommend Qonto Facturation, our free, fully compliant invoicing solution to those who aren't on Qonto yet. On the SME side, we've been building pre-accounting to save Qonto clients hours every month. It's currently in beta in France, available for any business on a team plan. Here's how it works. As you use Qonto day to day, paying suppliers, uploading invoices, collecting receipts, everything is matched in real time. From that data, we automatically generate complete pre-accounting entries. Account codes, multi-VAT, full debit credit lines, already mapped to the right account. You go in to review what needs verification. Once confirmed, export in the right format with the attachment for your accountant. Or add your accountant to your account directly so they can do it themselves. If you're a business owner or finance manager on a team plan at Qonto, this speeds up your month's end. Now, rather than chasing your teams for bills, receipts, and transactions, everything is automatically centralized, matched, and categorized as you need it.
For those on solo plans or above, we've also strengthened the direct integrations with your accountant's tools, like Pennylane, Datev, and Lexware. So you can run your business day-to-day on Qonto while resting assured your accountant has correct data in their accounting tool.
For accountants, pre-accounting data flows directly into the hub, automatically for every Qonto client you manage. You can export entries and their attachment manually in the correct format for your production tool, or connect directly to tools like Sage, Cegid, MyUnisoft, or ACD to sync validated entries in real time across your portfolio. On average, this is saving accountants 10 hours a month on prep work alone. The end result? Qonto becomes your single source of truth. If it's right in Qonto, it's right in your accountant software. Businesses stay in control, accountants get clean data, and everything flows seamlessly between the two.
So that's a wrap on this quarter. Everything you've seen today comes back to one thing: making it easier to run your business day to day. Less time chasing payments, less guesswork on your cash position, more control over how money moves in and out, and a cleaner, closer relationship with your accountant. And we're just getting started. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you at the next drop.